just loading. Right. Hello, guys and girls, and welcome back to a brand new video today. This is my League 2 predictions for this week, this Saturday, first game of the season for Tranmere Rovers and other teams with the likes of Stevenage. Obviously, I've got Joe here who is a Stevenage fan. Say hello, Joe, to the people.
Hello, Alex Duncan, Super White Army.
Right, cheers. So we're going to be talking about there's about 10 teams that are playing each other this weekend. Obviously, I'm buzzing for the new season. Obviously, this Saturday can't come any quicker, can it? It's fantastic. So I'm going to ask Joe a few questions just before we start. Joe, how are you feeling? Are you feeling confident going into next season?
I'm feeling confident. I mean, as a Stevenage fan, 9 times out of 10, you ask me, and I'm probably normally dreading it. But under Steve Evans, and we signed a good amount of players, not all of them, but some of them are good. I can see us steering near the mid-table, sort of like the top half, sort of mid-table area. But yeah, what about yourself?
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, I'm buzzing with the new season. Obviously, we've got Stevenie's first game of the season, the team that Drew supports, I support Tranmere. Obviously, Tranmere has made the signing today with Jordan Turnbull. At first, I thought he was going to Wrexham. Honestly, I thought he was going to Wrexham, but he didn't go. And I'm just so happy that he signed. When he got signed and announced, I lost my shit. I was like, I was in the car with my dad. I was like, I was just saying that's going to be Mumbongo, the striker that was on loan, no, on pre-season with us, and obviously scored against Southport.
Yeah.
But when I seen he signed, I literally lost everything. I just literally went mental talking to me Archie, who is a big fan of him. Obviously, it's a great sign. Obviously, for our defence now is Tom Davis, Neil Bryn, and John Turnbull. You can't go wrong. That team, that the team that we've got right now, should be in League One next season. But for me, I'm thinking, I'm hoping we can do that, but it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, no, definitely, I agree on that. And I think Tranmere so far probably got one
Yeah,
of the
someone's
best.
saying, I hope Kane Hemmings is your captain. To be fair, obviously, with Kane Hemmings, he's a good captain. Obviously, from what I've seen of him, I do think it'll be out of him or Tom Davis. Obviously, Tom Davis has been out with injuries. Obviously, he can't help it because of his age. But yeah, um, just got someone saying about Kane Hemmings, good player, real good player. I can see him scoring the bag full of goals this coming season. So, Joe, obviously you're a Stevens fan. Where would you like to see your team at
What you mean? Sorry,
in
as
the
in
positions
position
as
wise.
a position?
Like I say, just stay away from the relegation zone. You know, I mean, 9 times out of 10, we've always been around that. But I'm just kind of hopeful. Maybe like I don't know if this sounds realistic or not, but around the 12th to 15th area, I'll be happy
Yeah.
with.
What about playoffs? Do you think you can go for the playoffs?
I mean, we've got a manager who knows the playoffs, but it's just one of those really. Like anything can happen because you was it Morecambe? I think they were bottom or something last season, or not last season, but last season, couple of seasons ago, and then the season after they were literally near the top.
Mm,
So anything can
right.
happen in football. So
Cheers, lad. Yeah, I can't wait for Saturday. And yeah, obviously we're playing Stevenage, obviously Joe's team. And obviously to get Joe on the video is fantastic. So obviously I'm going to be doing my match preview for tomorrow. Obviously I'm going to be saying the same score line, but I'm
2-1
guessing Joe
Stevens,
will
yeah,
probably
Alex.
say the same as well. But yeah, I'll be doing my match preview about the two teams. So do you want to start the video? Do you want to start the video?
Yep, fire away.
Right. So obviously we're doing match predictions for Saturday the 30th of July, SummerSlam Day. So
Really?
excited for that as well. So we've
Slam
got
predictions.
yeah, so we've got the two teams that did get relegated last season, which is AFC Wimbledon versus Gillingham.
hmm
Obviously, with both teams, do I think they can probably get promoted, get back to League One? Probably not, because I don't think they've made some great signings. From what I haven't heard of them.
Sorry, was that Alex?
Uh, never mind. But yeah, you can get it in the video on Saturday. Obviously, someone else is going to be coming with me, but I am not going to say anything just yet because I
Mm.
just don't want. Because I honestly, she's been saying I want to go, but I don't know. I do, but she definitely will come, I reckon. But
If
yeah,
the Dunkinators put a comment saying, what's your girlfriend name called again?
no
Sophie.
comment, no comment.
Get
But
Sophie to
yeah,
go to the premiere.
right. So obviously for the score for AFC Wimbledon versus Gillingham, I'm going for a 1-1 draw. What about you, Joe?
See, I'm looking at their teams now and of like who they've signed and things like that.
Hmm.
And Wimbledon have got that, that really tall striker from Solihull.
I
Do you know
thought
what I'm
you
on
went
about?
to I thought you went to Huddersfield.
Yeah, he's gone to Huddersfield, but he went on. He's at Wimbledon on loan.
Oh, was he? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
and
Didn't know that.
Gillingham have got our very own Elkin Baggett from Ipswich. So it's one of those really. But if I had to pick a team, I'm gonna go with Wimbledon, and I'm gonna go 2-1.
Okay, interesting. Now I've gone for a cracking game. From what I've heard, obviously with Bradford versus Doncaster, they've sold over 17,000 tickets for this game, which is incredible.
Fair play.
For the first game of the season. Well, obviously Dale are going up, are they? But I think you're gonna disagree with my prediction what I've said, but
Go on.
we'll just have to see what happens. Obviously Bradford versus Doncaster. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a tricky game for both teams. I'm gonna say 3-2 Bradford against
Oh,
Doncaster.
wow. That's a big call, that one. Oh, I don't know. See, the thing is with me, like you say, Mark Hughes at the helm. Everyone's going to think, oh, that's definitely Bradford are the favourites because if you give Mark Hughes a full season, he'll do wonders. But he's never managed in League Two. So
I,
it is one of those, really. And I'm looking at both teams and they both look quite decent on paper. But I'm going to
because
go with
go
2
on
1 Bradford.
2-1 who?
Bradford.
Okay. Yes, me and Trummy are all going up, lad. But
Mhm.
I will talk a bit more about that when we get to it. Obviously, next game is Carlisle versus Crawley. Obviously, Crawley, no, Carlisle. Tommy has tried to sign that player that we want. Oh, what's his name?
Patrick.
Patrick. But apparently he just didn't want to come because apparently he just moved house in Carlisle, which I don't even know if that's true or not, but yeah. Um, but with Crawley, obviously them signing Dominic Telford, quality quality signing. But I just think it was definitely for money, in my opinion. So I'm going to say Carlisle United nil, Crawley 1.
Oh, see, I tend to agree. I think Dominic Telford did go for the money. Obviously, Crawley have got new owners and things like that. I mean, fair play to them. They've got new owners, can't complain. I think it kind of helps their new manager sort of thing getting someone that proven like Dominic Telford. So my prediction will be I'm going to go Carlisle nil, Crawley 1.
Okay, right, okay. So the next game is I'm going to Harrogate Swindon. Right, Harrogate versus Swindon.
Mm-hmm.
I think this could be a shock on the cards. I think this could be a shock on the cards because I just don't think Swindon are as good as what everyone says they are. And I'm going to say this is going to be the first shock of the predictions. 2-1 Harrogate.
Really? You're going to go for the
Yep,
Harrogate win?
because you never know. Anything can happen in football.
Yeah,
Anything
very
can
true.
happen.
Very true. I mean, sorry guys, I'm not. I'm not being rude to Alex or you guys. I'm just looking at obviously the two teams, and for me, I just think, I just think that Harrogate are missing. Was it Jack Diamond? They haven't
Where did
signed
he
him.
go?
I don't know where he's gone yet, but I think he's still at Sunderland at the moment. But if they sign him, then I feel like he is important to Harrogate. But I'm going to go with 3-1 Swindon.
It's like I'm sure Harrogate scored 5 against someone, didn't they? Was it
Might have done.
Newport?
Probably. Not sure.
I think they scored 5 against Newport.
Hmm.
So obviously we're going to Leighton Orient versus Grimsby. Now, obviously with Grimsby just coming up, which is fantastic for them. I think Leighton Orient have they signed have they signed great players, but I just don't know what will happen. And with Leighton Orient, obviously they've got an okay manager in the former Salford manager, the former Swindon manager, and just I think this will be a tricky game for Grimsby. I'm going to say my prediction 2-1 Leighton Orient.
Oh, okay. See, it's going to be tough, like you say, for Grimsby. But
Mm-hmm.
then Leighton Orient haven't got two of their main strikers, Aaron Duran being one of them. They did sign Charlie Kelman on loan from QPR. Um, but I think it will be 1-0.
Interesting. Right. Northampton versus Colchester United. Obviously, someone's saying that he thinks Colchester will struggle this season.
I think they
Maybe.
will. I think they will. I just think
And
their
do you know
owners
what?
against.
I'm going to say this. Obviously, obviously, because people, I don't know who they've actually signed for Colchester. I really don't. But
One of Ipswich.
I do know Northampton have signed some quality players. Obviously, with Lee Burge in goal, great signing. I'd rather have met Tramier, in my opinion, but it's one of them. You don't get what you're given just sometimes. So I'm just going to go for this. People might think I'm stupid, but I'm going for a big one. 5-0 Northampton.
5-0. I was tempted along them lines on that, but I'm going to go with 4-0 Northampton. Like you say, I think Northampton signed really good players, and Colchester got rid of their main goalkeeper. They're like one of their best
And
players that season.
and I'm going to say this: Northampton should be in the top three this coming season. They've got some
100%.
great players. They've got a good manager. They've got Hoskins, great player, always scores against Tramier. So we've got to
Mhm.
watch him out for near the end of the season. Well, last game of the season, because
Have they
that's going
also
to be a
got Danny
thing.
Hilton as well?
Yeah,
He'll be top scorer, I reckon.
right. This is another crazy scoreline for me.
Go on.
Obviously, Crew just came up, come down from National League.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Alex maybe gone there. What's that noise? Can you hear me, Joe?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can
Right,
hear you. Yeah.
right. Going into Rochdale versus Crew. Crew did get relegated last season. They've lost so many of their players. I don't even know who they've signed. I don't even know who their manager is. So obviously with Rochdale, they've signed a few players, signed a few youngsters. They signed someone from Mansfield last week. They've got O'Donnell from Bradford, goalkeeper. In my opinion, I thought Tramios could have got him, but obviously not. But obviously, my opinions on Ross Duran is not great. I think he's shit, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just going to go with whack this scoreline. Rochdale 4, Crew 3.
Jeez. Well, big up on Morgan on that one. Like you say, I'm quite intrigued with Rochdale signings. Also, another one you haven't mentioned is Ian Henderson coming back, and I feel
Yeah,
like that's going to give the Rochdale fans and the whole crowd like a big up sort of thing because of that
yeah.
signing. So I'm going to go with Rochdale 3, Crew 2.
And I'm going to say Ian Henson score a hat trick.
Oh, jeez.
Right, going to the next game.
Oh, next
It's
game.
Salford City versus Mansfield. Right, with Mansfield, they are a great team. They're a
Mm.
great team to watch, great team the way they play.
Hmm.
Got some great players in the team. But do I think they can get promoted? I think they can, but I think they'll get playoffs. But obviously, with Salford, they're losing their best player in Jordan Turnbull coming to Tranmere. Thank you. I will take it. But yeah, that's what I've said in Henson hat trick. But I'm just going to go for the blow. 2-0 Mansfield.
2-0 Mansfield. Okay, interesting. Um, I mean, like I say, I feel like these teams should be around the playoffs and automatics. But the thing is, we'll see how Salford are, and it's just one of those. I'm gonna say would I say on the fence? No, you know what? I'm gonna back Mansfield on this one. I'm gonna say two, no, 3-1 Mansfield.
Okay. Now we're going into a team that won the league from the National League last season. Stockport County. They've got some great players in their team. Conley Jennings, um, Fraser Horsfall from Northampton. Great signing. Um, with that, obviously Barrow have made some okay signings. George Ray, Sam Foley. I just think this is going to be another. I think it's going to be a great game from Stockport. What I'm going to say for the score, I'm going to say 5-2 Stockport.
See, I'm gonna go 3-0. I think Stockport looked really good. I think it should be 3-0 Stockport. I'm just not really convinced with Barrow signings. Like, I just don't know. I fear for Barrow, but I just think Stockport will win 3-0.
Right, obviously with Sutton versus Newport,
Mm-hmm.
I think this game could go anywhere. This game will go anywhere. I think obviously I'm not too sure who signed for Sutton. I know Declan Drysdale signed for
Newport.
Newport. He was okay at Tranmere when he was young because he was only young. But but with the score I'm going for is a 1-0 Sutton United win because
Oh,
their home record was phenomenal last season, and I think they can keep it up next season. But
what you don't think there'll be a second season syndrome?
no, I don't. No, we don't.
See, I think, like you say, Sutton have got a good home record, but then I think Newport, like you say, got Drysdale and things like that. But I'm going to sit on the fence and go 1-1.
Right. I'm going to leave our game to last.
I was going to
Right.
say.
Walsall versus Hartlepool. Obviously, with Walsall making some great signings that they've done, Hartlepool have made an okay signings. Obviously, the Hartlepool have lost Neil Bryn to go to Tranmere Rovers. Fantastic signing. Really nice guy as well. With Walsall obviously signing the likes of Peter Clark, great signing for 4 years of age. Him with Manny Monfils is going to be a beast next season. It's just a shame I'll be missing that game because that game's on my birthday and I'll be on holiday. So, with other things, what did I say for this score? I think Hartlepool will bring a few good fans. I'm going to say 2-1 Walsall.
Okay. I'm going to go with 2-0 Walsall. I mean, like you say, Walsall have done really good signings, and they've got
Mm-hmm.
obviously Mickey Flynn as their manager. So I think if you're a Walsall fan, I think you should be optimistic and maybe go for the
Right.
playoffs or in the top three. Hartlepool, however, they're not signed. They signed okay signings. Although, like you say, they've lost Neil Bryn,
Yeah.
Luke Molyneux. He's obviously gone to Doncaster. So there are big misses. So I'm going to say 2-0 Walsall.
Right. Hang on. Let me just do. Hang on. Right. So we're going on to the final game of um, League Two predictions. It's my team versus Joe's team. Obviously, just want to ask Joe a question before we start. What were your thoughts on Tranmere versus Steven's first game of the season?
Um, you know the saying, you want to get rid of the best teams first.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of when I first came out.
Right.
Because, like you said, I feel like Tranmere will be around the top three or the playoffs. So get them out of the way, and then move on from there. But then I've realised we've got Stockport the next game, so get them out of the way,
Hmm.
things
You've
like
got
that.
them next week, haven't you?
Yeah, we do. We do. We have Stockport. The next home, we have the first home game. So we've got Tranmere, then
Are you going
Stockport.
that game?
Probably not. Not sure. We'll see.
Right. With obviously Tranmere signing Jordan Turnbull, great signing. Stevenage made some okay signings so far in this transfer window. Obviously, can you see many signings coming to Stevenage before
Um,
Saturday?
I don't know really. I'm pretty sure. I think Evans is quite content with his squad going forward. I just think we could potentially do three at the back as well, like maybe matching up with Tranmere. But I feel like we'll just do a flat 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. So
Right.
it's quite interesting to see and what the game will bring.
Obviously, I'm going to do a match preview tomorrow on my thoughts on both teams. Obviously, I'm going to be checking up on the other players that they've got, but I think this game. I think it's going to be one team's going to batter one over. I just think because if Tranmere Rovers are on form like we have been in pre-season, yes, I know it's only pre-season, but we've been winning games really well. Obviously, we've only been winning like the 1-0s, 4-1s, getting beat 4-1 last week. I think this could be a good test for Tranmere Rovers on Saturday. Obviously, first game of the season. I'm going to ask you to say this first. What's your
Yep,
prediction?
I'm going to go 2 on Stevenage. You might feel like, oh, I know, like you said, it's going to be a battering, but a part of me is like, I don't know what. I love to know what the recent history between Steve Evans and Melon is, but apparently I've heard someone told me, but apparently Evans has got a better record than Melon compared.
Right.
But anything can happen. Anything can happen.
So who's your goal scorers for this game?
My goal scorers. Oh, I'm gonna go with Elliot List and Luke Norris. Yeah.
For Tramier?
For Tranmere, I'm gonna go with. I kind of like the look of that McClear.
He has been on fire. Scored against
Hearts.
Huddersfield last week to make it 1-0. Great goal. I've got him on my video to say like and subscribe. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the flow. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. I think this game could be a hammering for Tranmere. Tranmere to hammer someone. I think it can happen first game of the season.
You reckon?
Obviously, people are going to think I'm stupid and everything, but I'm going to go for it. I'm sorry. I've changed my score. I'm changing my score now. I'm going to say 4-1 Tranmere because our defence looks mint. You've got the likes of Davis, Bryn, and Turnbull. Ethan Bristow, Josh Cogley, that back five.
Even that young Robinson as well from Wigan.
Yeah, quality, absolute quality. Some of goal scorers. I'm gonna say, Kane Hemmings with one of the goals.
Okay, so that's 1-0.
I'm gonna say, Reece McClear with another goal. I think he will get bags of goals next season. I'm gonna say Neil Bryn to score as well.
Okay, 3.
Neil Bryn, and I'm gonna say Elliot Nevitt.
Okay, and then Stevenage.
Elliot List.
Fair enough.
Obviously, Joe doesn't like coming to Tranmere when you're getting beat 3-0.
It was years ago, my friend, and if it's another hammering, I'm never going to Tranmere again.
Yeah, so obviously you're coming. You're going to be in the video?
Yeah, I'll be in the video.
Right. So let me know when you're there and everything. So yeah, just give me a message or give me a comment or whatever. So yeah, so you look forward to Saturday?
Yeah, first game of the season. Can't go wrong with it. No, apart from the result, but depends what it is.
Yeah, so obviously we're going to be ending this in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts you want to say before we end up this video?
Best of luck for your Super White Army, Alex, for the rest of the season.
Yeah, same to you, mate.
I expect.
Obviously, I will be coming to Stevenage. I think it's in February or January.
One of the day. We'll talk
I'll
about
be
it.
definitely going. Obviously, I think it'll be fantastic for both clubs that we can see what we can do. Obviously, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens, and obviously, we just have to start from where we obviously start from the bottom and reach to the top. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new, and let's get to 700 subscribers before the end of the year. So just like and subscribe, and you'll be a legend. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming on the thing. Thank you for coming on the video today, Joe. So do you want to do this next week?
Yeah, we'll do it next week. Yep, definitely.
Okay. Obviously, I'm going to Mansfield away on the 6th of August. I'll be doing my interviews, my blogs, and everything. So if you want to come down or come and see me on Saturday, this Saturday, just come and ask me. Give me a message on Instagram or Facebook, probably in Instagram because that'd be better. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Remember to like and subscribe to Joe's channel. Obviously, Joe's only got about a few about 15, 16 subscribers. Let's try and get him to 100 subscribers.
Wait.
Guys, you can do this. You can do this. If you can get me to it, get Joe to it. So thank you guys for watching and like and subscribe, and have a good day. All the whites super white on me. I will see you
Bye,
guys
guys.
in